Hi, Dr. Q here from Star Nursery. Well, it's a new year and guess what? It's pruning season again already. So let's talk about the care and pruning of your roses. I know that many of you are very reluctant to heavily prune roses this time of year. Many of the roses still have good foliage on them and some may even still be blooming. That is exactly why it's even more important to heavily prune and strip the leaves off your roses right now. If your roses still have leaves and flowers on them, they have not gone into full dormancy, which is a requirement for good quality flowers and sturdier stems for the new growing season. Roses need to be forced into a good dormancy for them to have a chance to store up enough energy to produce better quality stems and flowers. Small cut-back plants will produce a much more compact, better flowering, stronger bush than ones that have not been cut. The uncut roses will develop longer, weaker branches with most of the new growth and smaller flowers out on the ends of the drooping branches. So don't be afraid to cut them back hard every year. You really are doing them a big favor. These tips on proper pruning are pretty simple. Always make a 45-degree angle cut just above an outside leaf bud. The angled cut will help ensure that moisture does not collect on the cut end and cause any fungus problems. And the outside bud will ensure that the stem will continue to grow outward away from the bush and not grow into itself. Always remove dead or broken branches and any that are crossing over inside the bush or rubbing other branches. You also want to make sure to remove any branches that have started growing below the graft at the base of the bush. This growth will not produce good quality leaves or flowers. The main idea is to create a nice, evenly open framework for the new growth to grow on. Now that you've cut back and stripped off the leaves of the rose, it's ready to store up energy for the new growing season. To help this process along, you should clean out any debris around the base of the rose. Fertilize with our Dr. Q's Rose Food or Rose Potion and put down a fresh layer of organic mulch. To learn more about rose care, get a free copy of our Star Note number 520 at any of our store locations or at starnursery.com. And while you're here, pick up the current edition of our free desert gardening newspaper, The Green Pages. Attend our free seminar on rose care and pruning at 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. Saturday, January 7th at all Star locations. And remember, I make house calls. Call 702-771-7827 to make an appointment. I'm Dr. Q, and I'll see you next week.